All right, Wildcats, we are so glad you are here. It's good to see you as always. Persevering here. Well, that was quite the little video we watched there. That was quite a few falls and looked like some pain involved, but it's always kind of fun to see how people respond, and they usually get right back up, and just like you guys do. So we're going to keep moving on. I want to tell you one of the favorite things that we have the privilege of doing as PE teachers is telling you who you are. We love to remind you who you are. So right now, I need every single one of you to look at the screen. Right now, look at the screen and look right at me, because I'm going to tell you who you are. You are successful, strong, talented. You're creative, confident, secure. You're disciplined, you're focused, and you have amazing qualities all throughout you. You have great destiny and purpose. And one of the ways we also tell you that is when you get back on campus, we have tokens. And each of the teachers have tokens with sayings on them. This happens to be my token. And I love to tell you guys who you are. When you hold that token in your hand, you read it to yourself and you say, my worth is more than gold. So some of you that are 7th and 8th graders know that. 6th graders, you'll get used to that when you come in. But again, each of us has tokens, and eventually you'll get to earn tokens that get you rewards. Everything from things towards homework, or it could also be towards half miles and miles. So again, we are always glad you're here. You have amazing things that you're going to continue doing this year and in your future. So our very first warm-up is going to be Riverbank. You know how it is. We're skipping levels 1, 2, 3, 4 because you guys are experts at this, and we're going right to level 5, which is extremely fast. So get up and look at the screen right now. Get yourself in position. You're going to start on the bank. All right, everyone get up, get up, get up. Some of you are still sitting down. Come on. There you go. Good. Get up on the bank right now. And every time it goes, you got to go quickly jump, and there's got to be some jump. I don't want just casual stepping over. Full on 2 feet up, jumping in that river, and enjoy the river bank. Here we go.
Start on the bank. Are you ready? Boop, 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 beep. In the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, in the river, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank, in the river, on the bank, on the bank.
All right, you guys, great job. Should have your heart rate up a little bit if you were jumping as quickly as it was going from river to bank, river to bank. So I'm going to go on and continue. I'm going to hand it off now to Mrs. Oliver.
Hello, hello. Yes, I'm here with my, I guess his name is, he's a Unipuppy, or Unipuppy, my unicorn puppy. He's going to help us with our group game today.
That's very funny, Mrs. Oliver. A Unipuppy is
well, unicorns are a big thing right now for my 4-year-old granddaughter. So, I had to pick something. So I thought it was funny. So we're going to do a yoga activity. Say yoga, huh? Yoga is no more than stretching. That's all it is. Dynamic stretching, you get some stretching, and it's really, really good for your muscles and for your mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow the directions. The directions are that we're going to have 3 dice. And we're going to roll those dice, and 3 numbers are going to come up. Could be on one die, there's a number 1, on another die, there's a number 4, and on the other die is a number 6. And you're going to be able to pick which one of those stretching poses you would like to do of those 3. Okay, should be pretty simple. Again, you don't have to do all 3. You're going to pick, and we're going to do 4 rounds. So the first one, we're going to roll the die. Again, there's going to be 3 opportunities, 3 different options for you to pick, because you may not be able to do one, or one you might think is weird and you don't want to do it, and you are not going to be required to do that. Okay, so here we go. Awesome job. Oh, I am so not flexible. You guys did, you did a wonderful job. Fun to see that. I know it's good for you. We should all be doing that to get our minds clear and our bodies in shape, and our muscles tend to work better when it has more oxygen to it. So thanks for your participation in that. Now we're going to move on to our challenge. Our challenge is called the Sock Flick Challenge. So this is where we need to get the sock and a plate or a book or something flat that you're going to try to flick it up and catch it on. Okay, book might be a little too heavy. Magazine, if there's, those do still exist, believe it or not, or something to catch it on, and a sock. Okay, are we ready? Go get that. Go get that, and then we're going to start our video.
Now on this one, boys and girls, what you're gonna need is a sock ball and a paper plate. How we do this one, boys and girls, is you're gonna start off with the sock ball on the ground. You're gonna do a ski jump back and forth over the sock ball. After you do your ski jump, you are going to take your foot. You're gonna put that sock ball on top of your other foot, and then you are going to flick it up in the air and catch it on your plate. Every time you do, you will score 1 point. I'm gonna try it minute to win it style. Let's see how I do.
All right, that was kind of fun. We're just using household stuff to get a little bit of activity, work on our dexterity, our ability, you know, the agility, kick that thing up and catch it. You guys did an excellent job. Fantastic. I enjoyed watching it. Now we're going to move on, and I'm going to hand it off to Mr. Lautenslager.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Oliver. You guys, this class is fun today. I mean, I love all of our classes, but we brought back Riverbank, which, again, that was per request from you guys. And then that challenge activity right there, flipping those socks up and catching it on the plate. That was a lot of fun. We're going to carry this on, and we're going to be doing our dance activity. You guys, this is kind of what I used to call it back in the day, because I'm old. It was called break dancing. So
Pop and locking, right?
Right?
Pop and lock.
Yeah.
Pop and
So
lock.
we're going to be doing a bunch of arm movements. This is something that all of you, we want everybody doing this activity. Again, this isn't really so much a dance. It's all about making arm waves. So like Coach Dub
Pretty
has
good,
going.
Mr. Whitehead. You
Wow,
see
let's see.
Whitehead?
Woo, look at
My
that.
favorite move right here.
He looks
So
like,
guys,
like he's a rubber band.
yep. So we're going to do this. Again, we're going to do arm waves. Again, you're going to have a lot of fun. So again, here we go.
Now let's check out this arm wave and we'll get started. I'm going to be breaking down an arm wave for you guys. And as you can see, the logo is flipped around because this video is mirrored for you guys to follow along a lot easier. So I'm going to break this wave down into the most basic steps, the most basic positions. I want you guys to know that the key to learning any of these moves is repetition. It takes a lot of practice, time, and once you get the muscle memory down, your body starts to just kick it into autopilot, and you'll be able to knock these moves out whenever you want, all right? So here we go. We're gonna break these down into all these different positions, all right? So we have position number 1. I'm gonna bring my hand up. 2. Okay, position 3 is probably the most difficult position, all right? What we're gonna do is we want our elbow to be up and our wrist drops and our hand gets pushed straight out, okay? So if this position is difficult to find, think about picking up like a bucket of paint. Boom, I have this bucket, I pick it up and my elbow's up, okay? And then I'm gonna drop the paint, boom, all right? So that's your position. So if it's tough to get there, think about that bucket of paint. I lift it up, I have my elbow sticking up, and then I'm gonna drop the paint and put my hand out straight, okay? So that's position 3, it's right here, boom. All right, everybody find that again, boom. One more time, boom, yeah, all right? So one key about this position is I have my elbow up and I also kind of have my shoulder like shrugged down. I have it down, all right? I have my shoulder down like this and my elbow's up, all right? It's kind of an uncomfortable position. If it hurts, that means you're doing it right, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, right here, okay? Okay, 4 is basically me lifting my shoulder up and straightening out my arm, okay? So it looks like this, all right? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So I have my shoulder up. The transition through the shoulders is one shoulder down, the other up, okay? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bring this shoulder down first, and then I'm going to lift the other shoulder, okay? Because what you want to do is have this effect rather than this, okay? So we're going to go boom, 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 all right? That's the transition through the shoulders. We're going to go up, down, all right? So basically you're isolating each shoulder. If that's tough to find, you want to lift, put your shoulders up, drop them, shoulders up, drop one, both up, drop the other. Okay, that's where you really start to understand the isolation through the shoulders. Okay, I'm bringing my shoulder up and then I'm dropping it. Okay, so I have hand up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're going to go basically all these same steps in reverse out. Okay, so we have 6. We're going to drop this shoulder down to 7, which is going to be our 3 on this side. We're going to go like this. Boom. All right? Remember that bucket of paint. Picking up the bucket of paint, drop it. All right? So the transition is from here, shoulder up, to elbow sticking out. Okay? That's 7. We're going to lift our wrist for 8. 1. Okay? So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay? So basically, a full wave is you going through all of these positions and blending them together. Okay? So it takes a long time to get all these moves down to where you can blend them together and make it look like water. Okay? So I really want you to burn all of these positions into your muscle memory and go through each one over and over and over, okay? So let's knock these out, all right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, okay? Let's go back through, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay? Back through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you really want to just really get all of those positions one at a time and isolate each of those positions. What I mean by isolate is if I'm moving my shoulder, I don't want anything else to be moving, just the shoulder. If I want to move my elbow, I only want my elbow to be moving, okay? If I only want to move my wrist, that's all I want to show moving. Okay? Once you can get those more isolated, that's where your waves will be a lot cleaner. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. We're gonna go like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
All right, you guys, that was awesome. Great job. Some of you were really getting, was never good at that, but you guys were really good at that. That was a lot of fun. Hey, we're going to roll it into our muscle fitness activity. So I know, check this out. I know it's like they're, right? I know, they're spying on
Mr. L
stuff
back
right
in the
here.
80s?
Right? I'm telling you what,
Check
I
out
had the
that
mustache.
sweet looking stash.
I had those glasses that looked like police officer glasses is what I call them. They look like cop glasses, so
Mr.
you gotta love
Lotzlager,
those.
That was
Yes.
for chips.
Has anyone talked about your background there? What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
I know. I gotta tell you guys, back when COVID started, there's a llama up in Altaloma. In fact, Braylon, you know about this, right? We would go check out that llama. And this is the llama. It seems magic. This is magic almost a year into COVID. I just got
Take that
magic like,
picture?
magic's like, ah! So, yeah, I enjoyed the image there. I thought it was a lot of fun.
That
That
tells
is,
us a lot about you, Mr. Lotzlager, by your background.
right? That is one messed up llama right
He
there.
needs to go visit the orthodontist.
Right?
I want to know if you took that picture. Is that a personal picture? Did
No,
you take it?
actually, I didn't. I just found it. I thought it was relatable. I thought it was funny. And,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's just a goofy. That's one ugly animal, whatever animal that is. That's just wow. Hey, I know I'm not even being nice, right? Hey, so anyway, guys, here's what we're going to do in this activity. We're going to put up a screen. You're going to have a minute to study it. And then we're going to ask questions about it. And you're going to do the activity based on what you think your answers are. So have fun with this. But hey, to start this off, there is one strange song. It's Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. But Rick Astley's actually doing the singing. So enjoy some of the songs. The activity's a lot of fun. So get up. And here we go.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. In all my life at sea, I was never tattooed.
All right, you guys, great job again. That was fun music, some fun activities. And again, some of you guys are really good at looking at
Mr.
that picture and
Lotsauger.
studying it. Yeah,
Are
Mr.
you really
Ponciano.
good at the memory? Could you remember all the, that was a lot of things at one time to remember. How about you? Are you good at it?
Mrs. Ponciano, today I'm terrible at this. Back in the day, I used to be much better, but
Oh, it's
yeah,
pretty
I'm terrible at it now. What about you? What about you, Mrs. Ponciano?
good. I don't do very well at this one.
Yeah, this
I
is,
have a feeling I know someone who would do really well. Mrs. Oliver, I guarantee. would be
Oh,
really
yeah.
good at this.
Back in the day, anymore. Whoo, yeah.
Guarantee you
hard.
have a gift for that one.
Yes.
Maybe.
well, guys, again, I hope you guys have fun with that. And without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Estes.
All right, thank you, Mr. L. We're going to keep moving along here. We're going into our sports-specific workout. And so this one is kind of interesting. We haven't done this before, where we're going to incorporate a word search into our workout. So the way this is going to work is you're going to see a little video here, and part of it is going to have you look for a word, okay, like basketball, volleyball, different sports. You're trying to find those words in the word search. After you find that word, it's going to come up and it's going to show you where it is. And then you're going to do 30 seconds of an activity associated with that. So like for basketball, dunking the basketball, you're going to do the motion of dunking for 30 seconds, okay? Be careful. Don't go dunking on your brother or sister. Don't go dunking on your cat or Catzilla or your Unipuppy. But you're going to be doing activities like that. It might be, maybe it's like a volleyball move that you're going to be doing for 30 seconds after you find the word volleyball. Okay, so we're going to find the word in the puzzle. Then we're going to do that activity for 30 seconds afterwards. Okay, here we go.
What about basketball? Can you find basketball? Let's find. Did you find basketball? Basketball is here. Golf. Did you find golf? Golf is here. find volleyball? Did you find volleyball? Volleyball is here. Baseball. Can you find baseball? Baseball is here. Boxing. Can you find boxing? Boxing is here.
All right, great job, guys. We saw you guys do a really good job finding those words and doing the activity right afterwards. Well done. I'm now going to pass it on over to Mr. Whitehead.
All right, let's just all pause for a moment and reflect on how we're doing. How are you feeling right now after our exercises? Take a look at this selection of emojis, and do any one of those just really fit how you're feeling right now? Go ahead and tell us in the chat. We want to know in response to your exercise where you're at. Very good. I see some coming in. Nice. We like to know that, that the movement that we're doing, the exercises that we're doing, they are hopefully getting your excitement up, getting you into a better mood because you're moving, your heart rate's moving faster. So, but let us know how you're feeling there in the chat. Awesome. Thank you very much. Now we're going to do our cool down where we're going to do a breathing activity. And this is very satisfying as you watch this little video. You're going to watch this, the dot, it's going to grow and shrink. As you breathe in deep, the dot's going to grow. You can pause it slowly there as it stops, and then it's going to begin shrinking, and you're going to breathe out and slowly push out the air in your lungs. And follow the dot here as we just do a simple breathing exercise to just regroup and refocus our minds and our bodies. Excellent job, Wildcats. Hopefully that really helped you. And it's not that you need to be on a PE call to be able to do that. You can do that anytime. Just focus on your breathing, helps you get back to a place of calm and focus. So great job there, you guys. Now, earlier in the week, we talked about our independent work. We have a new March fitness calendar. It's not a March fit log like we typically do. It looks a little different. We want you to be working on that in your Google Classroom and looking at the tutorial that's on our website so that you can know how to do that as you work through documenting the exercises that you're doing for the month of March. All right. We also want to remind you to make sure that each week you're running a mile and that you're writing your time in the box. And all you have to do is choose the exercise and drag it on the calendar. Again, the tutorial walks through all of that for you guys. This March fitness calendar is due April 1st. All right.
April Fool's Day? Are you kidding?
It's not a joke, Mrs. Oliver. That is really the due date. So don't try and play any jokes on us thinking that you're not going to turn it in. It's not going to help your grade. So get it done, get it turned in on April 1st.
Can I mention something else, Mr. Whitehead?
Sure.
When you did the emotions with the emojis, if by chance any of them had some situations or they're not feeling their best, we're always available to talk. So afterwards, you can always stick on. So just make sure you know that. We love to know how you're doing. And again, we care about each of you. So we're always here.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yeah, and we're actually wrapping up right now. So if there's something that you want to stay on the call with us and talk to us about, we're here. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time. Great job today. Thank you so much for all your hard work. And see you next time.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Amazing.
Later.
Thanks for being here.